Welcome back to Booze and Rocks. My name's David Edwards. What does a bunch of oranges and lemons get you? Well, a citrus blast. Let's get into it. All right, so let's get into this. Today we're making a subscriber cocktail recipe. Now, what does that mean? Well, you, the viewer, have sent a cocktail recipe into me, and it's something you enjoy or you've tried with friends and you really like it. For all I know, you could have been dabbling one day as a mad scientist in your laboratory, or you could have seen something at a restaurant or a bar that you thought, you know what, I like it, I'm going to try and make something like it, and you came up with something new and totally unique. Now, the winner of this is you, the viewer, because you get to try something that somebody else likes, and it's not something that I've created or comes out of a book. So that's pretty awesome. And since I never ever try these cocktails out before I make them, it's a win for me too. So complete and utter surprise every single time. Now, this recipe does come to us from Demos. He has a small YouTube channel called Demos Painting where he teaches painting, or at least he paints, and he does some really awesome little paintings in very fast speed. So you know what? Without further ado, let's get into it. Now, the first thing we need is your shaking glass, tin, whatever of choice. I don't care if you're using a mason jar or a workout glass with a lid and a shaker inside it. Whatever you have to use is totally up to you. This is a very simple cocktail. I'm gonna put this right there because I can, and I'm gonna grab our bottle of Cointreau. Now, Demos's recipe calls for Cointreau or an orange liqueur. Because he said Cointreau specifically, and I had it on my shelf, that's what I'm going to use. And it has a very orange smell. Now, for those of you that say love triple sec or love Grand Marnier or Pierre Ferrand orange curacao, each of those has their unique flavors and sweetness levels, and try them out. You never know. For this, we need 2.5 ounces or 75 milliliters. Oh yeah, that's a lot of orange curacao, more than you would see in most. And not being Pierre Ferrand or Grand Marnier, you're not going to get that orange tint. We're gonna put this off to the side because the next thing we need are a couple of lemons. Now, this recipe also calls for 2.5 ounces of lemon juice. And based on the tininess of my lemons, I'm gonna cut 2 in advance right here for us. And I'm gonna teach it a hard lesson in my squeezer. All right, look at that. Let's just put those over there. I don't need this anymore. Now, however, I do still need this. And why do I need this? I need 2.5 oranges of orange juice. And I just said 2.5 oranges of orange juice, and you saw me mentally recover from that. So let me put that down here, and we're gonna give this a bit of a cut as well. And we're gonna squeeze the crap out of this too. Oh yeah, look at that. That is an awful lot of orange and an awful lot of lemon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wipe this down first, put that away clean, move that, tidy this up. Now what we need is something that I forgot to put out here. I need some simple syrup. Now, Demos' recipe calls for 10 mils, which is 1/3 of an ounce. Look at that. Put that there, put this over here, put my knife out of the way so I don't hurt myself, and we're going to shake this with some ice for a good 10 to 15 seconds. It almost looks good enough to drink without shaking. Let's go. Look at that. Snap it open with the strength of 1,000 citrus flukes. Clean this countertop up because, you know, David seems to make a mess and spill stuff. Now, Demos served this in a rocks glass, and he serves it with fresh ice. So based on the amount of fluid in here, you're going to have a glass and a half left, or maybe half a glass left. And what we'll do is we will strain this, and we're going to fine strain this because we want to get rid of the pulp. Now, if you like the pulp, it's completely, totally up to you. Oh, look at that. It looks gorgeous. You know what? It's got a great color to it. Now we're going to garnish this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to garnish this with a little bit of an orange swath, like so, and a lime swath, because I just want the differences in color. And we'll just put those in here like so, because David's struggling to... Anyways, I'll make the picture look better. Let's give this a try. Well, it smells good. I can definitely smell a little bit of the orange, but not as much as I thought I would smell. And the sweetness from the orange should be partially or mostly balanced by the orange juice and a little bit of the simple syrup. And the orange Cointreau should give us really interesting notes altogether. Ooh, oh. It's really good. It's really simple, really good. The orange comes through and it's not overpowering. It's nicely balanced. And I was worried that there might not be enough sweetness to this cocktail, but you know what? The orange juice, the Cointreau, the little bit of simple syrup balances out all of that lemon juice really, really well. Damos, this is really good. The citrus blast. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the ingredients and the method of how to make this down in the description down below. Oh, the citrus has just got my mouth going. Oh yeah. If you think that I should use a different orange liqueur, please leave that down in the comments down below. Also, share your interesting concoction with us. I'd be very happy to make these for you. What I will do is display the subscribe button and the orange, display the subscribe button and the bell notification. That way, if you select those, you will be notified every time I put up a new video. And you know what? You have a great day. Welcome back to Booze and Rocks. My name is David Edwards. Today we're making a subscriber cocktail. The citrus, fuck, I just spilled some on myself. But this is a thing that I am going to do and continue doing, and then grab your orange Cointreau. Now I'm using the orange Cointreau.